Hi everyone, my name is Hayley and I'm here with some of my favourite animals here at Marwell, which are our red pandas. We've got Mei Mei, who's just here, and then we've got Peter, our male, who's just at the top there. So Mei Mei and Peter live here in our red panda enclosure, which was opened last year. And Mei Mei lived with us prior to that, but Peter came to us just last year from Gaia Zoo in the Netherlands, and he was actually matched with Mei Mei by someone called the Stub Keeper, and they manage all of the breeding pandas in the European population. And they were matched together just because they are genetically compatible, which means that if they do produce cubs, then those cubs are going to have the best genetic diversity possible. And that's really important for conservation efforts because it means that any cubs that are produced aren't going to be inbred and that they're going to have the best possible genes from this pairing between Mei Mei and Peter. We are hoping that they're going to breed, but that's not a guarantee. It is entirely down to the pandas. They are both quite shy, but they do generally tend to get on. They will ignore each other, which is what we call getting on when it comes to red pandas. So most of the time they just tolerate each other and they exist in the same enclosure. But if they do mate, then we'll go through a period where we see them being a little bit more friendly with each other. They are quite nervous of us as keepers, that's just them as pandas. They're both quite shy, but some pandas can be a bit more gregarious. But they seem to like specific things like their bamboo. Mei Mei in particular really likes her bamboo, and Peter likes his pellets. They would eat bamboo in the wild. They are found in the Himalayas and throughout southwestern China. And obviously it's a lot colder there than it is here, which means that they do sometimes struggle with the heat. So you can see that Peter up there is underneath his nice little shade that we've made for him. They do have this lovely red coloured fur, which, believe it or not, does mean that they're camouflaged in the trees in the Himalayas. And the soles of their feet are very fluffy, which means that where it's cold and they walk on the snow, their feet stay nice and warm. Those feet are also really well adapted for eating bamboo because it means that they can get around in the trees. They're actually one of the few species of animal that's able to descend head first, and that's because they can rotate their ankles. And those pads of their feet don't have a hard sole like a dog's would, which means they can actually flex their paw, and that helps them to grip onto the bamboo. The claws are semi-retractable, and again that helps them with getting around in the treetops. They have 6 stripes on their tail, and again this helps them to blend in with the forest. Although they do primarily eat bamboo, they do eat other things. They are a member of the order Carnivora, which means that they do eat meat. So sometimes you would find them eating things like chicks or eggs, and sometimes insects. But ours are quite picky, so they do tend to just prefer the bamboo. So we get that for them every day, and we give them as much of it as they can eat. So we do collect it from the grounds at Marwell, so you might see us out and about collecting bamboo for the pandas.